Well, joining us to take this discussion forward is Chintan Mehta, metal analyst at Sunidhi Securities. Chintan, thanks so much for joining us. I'm going to start by asking you, what are you making of the latest rout in commodity prices? Because a lot of it is linked to what's happening in China, and many people believe it's a secular downtrend. How are you seeing it, and what impact is this likely to have on the Indian listed entities?
Right, absolutely. So there are two, you need to segregate into two stuffs, ferrous and non-ferrous. On the ferrous, view, the kind of fall was on expected lines. The China is sitting in a kind of overcapacity. So this was very much expected lines. So to how it's impacted Indian players, so it's not a rocket science. The kind of imported offers from China are around $320–350 per ton. Vis-a-vis India's around $400. So still Indian prices are premium to what the landed cost from imported costs are concerned. So nevertheless, we have done some interesting stuff. We are trying to understand how Indian iron ore prices have fallen vis-a-vis global prices. Indian iron ore prices have fallen by 40% from December onwards till date, and the Chinese imported landed cost for them has fallen by 22%. So domestically, iron ore prices have fallen much higher than what international prices have fallen. Vis-a-vis the steel prices have fallen more in line with what international prices have fallen for domestic. So we are right now in a favor of those companies actually who are not integrated since in the likes of JSW Steel is concerned, where we could see a bit of benefit occurring from lower raw material prices. But however, all these companies are selling in the same boat in terms of leverage is concerned. So the main spoil spot in all these players at this point of time are a kind of a leverage. When we take JSPL, they're sitting in the debt of 43,000 crores minus its debt of power. It's around something on similar ground. JSW Steel is sitting on the same debt and so is Tata Steel. All companies are sitting in a net debt to EBITDA of around 4.5 kind of a number. So, however, SAIL looks much comfortable in terms of net debt.
Chintan, I've got a couple of questions.